Hello and welcome. This particular game was played on the beginning of the December with holiday ops just around the corner. It was a first of 3 consecutive games that netted me a third mark of excellence on one of the hardest mediums at tier 8. We are playing on Fisherman's Bay, and on this map I like to do one thing when I'm in a medium tank, and that is take CVS and go middle, at least in the beginning. By doing that, you can spot the heavy tanks crossing into the city, as well as mediums and TDs camping in the middle. If you're lucky, your opponents won't have CVS and you will be able to farm. Even more so if there are a few tourists in heavy tanks out of positions in the middle. This game will be a good showcase of how you can farm while double bushing and get punished if you fail to stay unspotted. Here we have our first tourist, Black Prince 2, a well-deserved reward, although maybe not so well-deserved if I think about it. I don't know, have you played it? Because if I'm being honest with you, I haven't played it at all. I've just played against it and had real fun. Next on the menu is a very dangerous tank, Drum. I mean, this tank can literally remove more than half of my hit points with a single shot. That's probably the deadliest tank on the enemy team. And I am very, very careful. But the problem is, I'm almost equally as dangerous with my 900 HP clip. With Grom gone, I am going to get more and more cheeky with my plays. Poor Panther. Even after the buffs, the Panther 2 is so much worse than Prototipo or a lot of other tier 8 mediums. It's not even funny anymore until you start to mention the actual third of Panther 88, that is even worse. I tried to get a shot in the Type 57 or SU-130. I managed to find a shot, but unfortunately I get spotted in the process. That was a big mistake. I wasn't double bushed, and the Scorpion takes advantage of that. Scorpion must be sitting right beside the bush in the back, and I take note, because I will be having my revenge later. Get some spotting on the Type 57, but I don't have any shots on him. I am careful now to get behind the bush and take a shot at SU-130 without getting spotted. You can really see here that I've learned my lesson and take care to get in the position when I'm double pushed before I shoot at the Type 57. You can see here that I can't make my mind. I'm wondering, what is the best course of action here? Should I push? Should I finish the SU-130 PM? I go back and forth a few times here, and lo and behold, I spot the SU-130 PM and miss my shot, and on top of that, get spotted. Not the best of plays. I was getting greedy. The Scorpion gets spotted and I immediately try to take my revenge. I put one shot into them, but RNG says no, and the second one misses, of course. Scorpion gets spotted again, but I wasn't fast enough. I now decide to go in, finish the SU-130 PM, and go after the Scorpion. Unfortunately, I demonstrate once again my legendarily perfect driving skills driving to the rock and decide that the Scorpion has not enough HP to be worth it. I now proceed to draw across the open field. I hope to get some more damage. Pantera is still unspotted and hopefully on full HP, maybe even AFK. I spot a delicious snack in form of full HP Pantera, put one... oh well, only one shot apparently, because RNG said no. I go deep into the magazine trying to get some shots on the 122 TM. As you may know, the DPM on a Prototipo becomes really bad if you shoot the last shot. I try to go for the cupola, but again, our Jesus says no, so I decide, screw it, let's just go in for a ram. It's a win. And now, time for the results. 5k damage, 2.5k spotting, ace tanker, top on damage and experience, and I mean 1.7k HP is pretty good. You may notice quite a few missed shots, but that's just how the Prototipo is. I also managed to make quite a few credits despite firing only gold. Thank you for watching and staying right until the end.